The government of Grenada has issued a demand for reparation from the Bank of England for its direct role in the enslavement of Africans and their descendants in Grenada during the 1780s. This request was made through a letter signed by the Grenada cabinet and delivered to Andrew Bailey, the governor of the Bank of England. The letter highlights that the Bank of England owned 2 plantations and nearly 600 slaves on the island during the 18th century. Ali Gill, chairman of the National Reparations Commission, confirmed in an interview with GBN that the letter sent by the government was recommended by the commission.
Well, what we have done is to advise the government of Grenada, and on our advice, they have written to the Bank of England, signed by the Cabinet Secretary. One of the roles and function of the Reparations Committee is to advise government on the issues of reparations. Well, what we have done is to advise the government of Grenada, and on our advice, they have written to the Bank of England, signed by the Cabinet Secretary. One of the roles and function of the Reparations Committee is to advise government on the issues of reparations. The Bank of England, they own the Bailey's Bacolet and the what was then referred to as the Chemin Estate, now Good Hope Estate, and they were directly involved for a period of time in the operation of these plantations and owned slaves. That is on top of the issue of them financing significantly slavery and the industry which involves slave trade.
Grenada, which was a British colony from 1763 until its independence in 1974, has established a dedicated National Reparation Commission that advocates for Britain to acknowledge and make amends for the exploitation of slave labor in the region. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, the current government has urged the Bank of England to engage in discussion regarding the nature and extent of compensation owed. They have proposed the formation of a joint committee with Grenadian delegates to outline a reparation package by the end of August. Although the exact amount of reparation have not been specified, the chairman confirmed that they received a response from the bank following its receipt of the letter.
We received a response acknowledging receipts, and we are with further correspondence from the bank. But yes, we have received a response acknowledging receipt of the letter.
Gill emphasized that this letter marks the beginning of reparation, with ongoing research to support further claims.
We continue to do research, but we would not stop here, of course. We continue to do research, and we continue to gather, more specific information with regards to institutions and so. And of course, ultimately, one day we would, not just as Grenada, but more than likely the entire CARICOM region would approach the government of England and, of course, the royal family. So it's an ongoing process, step by step.
Officials at the Bank of England have received the formal demand for reparations, but further discussions must involve consultation with the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office before progressing. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.